Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Watcher of Realms video. I've not posted a video in a few days. I've been really busy, you know, with Mrs. being gone to Germany. Now she came back. We had lots of stuff to sort, lots of going to town and, you know, real life stuff with the baby and all of that good stuff. But I am back and we are back on the free-to-play account, or the, you know, Wreck It with EPICS account, which I chose to go fully free-to-play. And I want to show you a team that's not just, you know, this is not viable for you only if you watch the free-to-play series or whatnot. This is a team that I'm going to show you for the current dungeon, right? The Vault in the Sands, which is GR2-18 that everybody should be able to do, right? This is a fully free-to-play friendly team. Obviously, it does depend sometimes on the luck of what you pull and whatnot, but the team that I'm going to show you pretty much uses only free champion. I don't even have Volk on the team, right? It's basically EPICS or lower, right? I don't even have a legendary. Yep, EPICS or lower team that I'm using to beat stage 18 of the GR2, right? So this team should help pretty much everybody out there. And after I show the team, or while I go through the team, I guess I'm gonna give you several options of replacements. You don't need these specific champions that I'm showing, right? Some other champions can be viable, some other replacements, but the whole idea is gonna be the concept. It's gonna be similar to the way that we had on lower ones, but at the same time it's gonna be a bit different because you have to tackle those minions that come rolling and hit you, right? This is where it becomes a little bit tricky. And at the same time, you have to have good enough healers, or, you know, solid amount of healing to keep your people alive, because you have that, you know, damage over time that you keep taking from that sandstorm and whatnot. So I guess without further ado, let's jump in, right? Let me just double check. GR2, I have the Power of Dominance turned on, and let's just manually do it. So the way that I'm doing it is I'm kind of relying on a 2 damage dealing unit cycling, right? Because we don't have an A1 Volca, which kind of makes it easier to have one single team. A1 Volca is going to be only, I think it's like day 55 or something like that. We have to get a higher level of what's it called, of the tide. So up until then, what I'm doing is I'm rotating 2 teams. So first thing, one of your DPS, one of your good DPS, you place them down, and then the first thing that you do, you place somebody to take the first hit, which is going to be Decimus. Okay, Decimus is pretty much king on this one, and he's gonna be used a lot. One thing I want to show is, like, he cannot take the hit from the second one. He's gonna disappear. So I'm just gonna let you see that happens. I'm gonna restart and show you exactly how it works, right? So on stage 18, different to like higher stages, once you're gonna get to 19, you have to just use him twice. Okay, so you basically use him to take the first hit. Make sure he's scrolled, right? Because you kind of want him to be at fully scrolled. Then I'm gonna remove him, and then once the second one comes, I'm gonna use my lower level tank, right? So in my case, it's gonna be level 50 Mariel. She takes the hit. She takes 1 hit, then you make sure she doesn't die, right? Because you want to save the cost. You want to keep despawning them to save the cost, because cost is really important in this strategy, as, like I mentioned, you're going to keep rotating your people around. You're going to keep placing one, removing one, placing one, removing one. Now, keep an eye when the boss does the first slam. Second, when he does the third slam, just before he finishes, start placing your, first of all, booster in Autumn, for example, in my case. Then I go with Maul, my second DPS. Then I place Vortex, which is going to be my good healer. And whoever you place last on the platform is going to be who's going to be attacked by the side that come from here. And then I'm going to place myself Olag. Honestly, I don't even need to place Olag now, I think. But I guess I'm just going to place him so he comes to his ultimate so I can cast it for the damage reduction. But I don't place anything else. They start rolling. And once this happens, you're going to place Decimus to take care of the right side. But I'm going to pop Autumn, place Decimus to deal with the first roly-poly, okay? And then once the second one's close to us, you're gonna pop Maul, do the damage, you're gonna see everybody's dead. Now you despawn everybody, right? Apart from your tank here, tank, I guess, and your good healer in Vortex, for example. That's how I'm doing it. They can survive. I don't need to remove them. I noticed that with this strategy, because they're pretty well built, they can survive. Now, again, when the boss does the third hit, you place first your Dolores, okay? Which is going to be, again, your booster, and then back with Idril. The reason why I don't do it the other way around is because, again, remember, whoever you place last is going to be the ones that can be attacked by the side adds, and they hit pretty hard, and Dolores is pretty squishy. She's considering you want to build her with as much attack as possible, so she would die. You see that I didn't do anything with Olag or the Vortex yet. Now, again, same principle. Decimus gets put down over here. Okay, if you see that becomes tricky for you and you might have your healer die, just pop your Vortex. If not, just let him be. I'm waiting for Idril, and then I'm gonna pop Idril and then Dolores. Boom, Idril, Dolores, and then I'm gonna, I start killing them as you notice. After the second one hits, I'm hoping that I kill them. I think I can pretty much remove my Decimus right now, because Idril should kill this one, and then Idril should slowly kill hopefully the one on the side once he comes over here to the back. If you see that that one's a problem, just place something to stop him if you see that you don't quite kill him, but he should be killed by Idril. And now again, keep an eye and then just remove this spawn Dolores. And then as soon as you kill that one, despawn Idril as well, right? As soon as you kill it, come on, come on, come on, boom. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to make sure that they keep themselves alive, right? If I see that again, it's a problem, I'm just going to pop his ult. It's no problem. So I put Autumn back down, I put Maul back down, and then now I bring my extra healer in here. I even put Mariel at the back. The reason I'm doing that is because it might not, like, I didn't do it before, but Mariel actually brings a heal, right? On her ultimate and also on her passive, she does bring a heal. So I did do that so she can help us heal. As soon as Autumn's ready, I'm going to pop Autumn's ult. And as soon as the bot starts going into that rage state, I'm going to also cast Hollow and Vortex's ultimates, and I'm going to despawn my Autumn, right? Because Autumn's going to be squishy. She's going to die quick. Okay, boom for the heal, boom for the second heal. So that way I can actually take those hits from the boss, because otherwise it might be a little bit problematic, right? I think it should be okay, right? Nobody should be dying. The boss keeps doing that for quite a while because he tries to kill us. You can pop Maul's ult over here, and then he should be finishing it with it soon. And as soon as he finishes it, well, it's pretty much done. I can pop even Mariel for extra heals. Come on, and I think that's it. Last one, there we go. Pop Dolores down again, put Idril, and this one should be GG, right? Your good tank, which is going to be Oleg, for example, for me, and everybody can get Oleg, so you should do Oleg. He should be able to survive because he's pretty tanky, phase 6 star, that's his job. Stay tanky, put those shields, survive, and you're good to go, right? You're good to go. I'm really happy that I actually managed to use Mariel as well, because she's not as common, she's not as used, and I think she's underrated. She's actually really, really good. That heal that she brought, towards the end can be clutch, and she's the only healer in the game, because she's actually tank, but she's the only healer in the game, unless I'm mistaken, that has her healing scale off of defense, right? So that's makes it easy to give her some gear as well. So you saw that was pretty straightforward. Maul and Dolores, with similar amounts of damage. You saw the rotations. Now let's have a look at the builds quick and see how I have everybody built actually in this team. So first thing, Idril, she's in the basic gear set that we get from the Heroes path, right, from the Volca path on the right side, then on the left side some Annihilating Might. I'm not going to go in here and show like this to every single one because it's going to take too long. I never do that. I always leave it a little bit so you can see it on the screen. She's fully skilled up. Then she has the Pin of Precision, whatever artifacts. I don't have good artifacts on people. It's whatever I had, that's what I used. Then the next one, Maul. Maul is in a Fatality plus Annihilating Might. Again, he does have 100% crit rate, but because I have him paired with Autumn, Autumn also gives him extra crit rate. So even if you don't have 100% crit rate, you can build him with a lot lower depending on how much you have your Autumn build, because when she pops her ultimate, she not only boosts crit damage, but also crit rate. So keep that in mind. You can see his stats, and then artifact, he does have a Keen Wisdom, and again, he's fully skilled up. Then the next one we have in the team is Dolores, fully skilled up. She is a 1. She has a Keen Wisdom. I still need to max this one out. This is one of the best ones for early game because you want as much attack on her as possible, and this is the next best thing if you have somebody in 1 or 2 tiles away from her. Then when it comes to gear sets, it's mishmash of stuff. I don't actually have a full set on the right. I do have a Calamity on the left. Priority for her is as much attack as possible and some HP, I guess, to survive. I think I do have an HP percent one. No, I actually have some HP percent as substats or flat HPs, as you can see. But yeah, again, Dolores pretty straightforward, full attack. Vortex, again, not a full set on the right side. I do have a life force set on the left side. He's HP, attack speed. Keep in mind, this is really important. I did this mistake when I started playing the game. Do give some attack speed to your healers, okay? Especially for somebody like a Vortex, because if you don't give them an attack speed, amulet or lots of attack speed as substats, look at this. Every 3 seconds, that's really slow healing, and that's not going to be good enough. But because he does it every 1.7 seconds, you saw that he could sustain. Like, I would love to get close to 400 if I could, but, you know, this is what I had for now. When it comes to upgrades, he's not fully upgraded, as you can see. And then artifacts, he just has a random whatever level on artifacts. See, again, not the best artifacts. Now, when we're talking about Olag, he's in actual builds because, you know what, you do need some good stuff, but you can see he's not full mythic gear. You do need some, I do have a legendary piece over here, but he's running the guardian gear because you want to make him take less damage, and then life force. The goal for him is to give him as much HP and defense as you can, right? That's all his goal. He's just going to keep tanking like a boss, and then, you know, that's going to make it happy days. He's not fully skilled up either, like I just gave him with all the crystals and then I stopped. And then artifact, I have Rex's Vow. This is actually really good. Reduces damage taken by 10% when protected by a shield. The reason I'm saying that is because he does keep putting shield on himself on his passive. So having something like Rex's Vow is just perfect for him. Obviously, up until you get higher level, if you can get Bastion rank to give him more block and more stats, that's what you're gonna do. But up until then, this is what I had, and I do believe this is not a bad choice, right? Rex's Vow. Then the next one, the healer that we added at the end, Hollow. Random artifact that I had laying around. She's not fully skilled up. You want to try and get this one fully skilled up because every time she casts her ultimate, she boosts your rage region, and that's really important, okay? And then when it comes to gear, again, not a proper gear set on the right side. They gave her whirlwind on the left side. She's really important with this one with as much attack speed as possible because you want her to come to ult as fast as possible and obviously heal up as much as I can. And same principle, attack speed with attack bonus with attack speed main, and then rage regen actually on this one because, like I mentioned, you want her to come back to her ult as fast as possible, and then as much attack and attack speed that you can. Obviously try and keep her alive with some HP, but again, keep in mind that she is only level 50, right? She's not level 60 for me. Then next one, let's see, next one, Mariel. Mariel is a mishmash of stats, just defense bonus, HP bonus, life force on the left. You can see her stats over here. I would have preferred maybe to have a bit more defense, but she's only level 50 as well, right? She can be level 60. She's not fully skilled up, and then artifact, she has a random medal of fortitude, okay? So nothing too crazy. Who else am I missing? I showed. Oh yeah, I'm missing Autumn and then Decimus. So Autumn, just some stats so she doesn't die. Okay, just some stats so she doesn't easily die, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. You can see flat. She doesn't take actual damage if you don't place her last on platform. She just takes some damage from that, you know, damage over time, which I think is a percentage of her HP from that sandstorm. But if she does get a hit, you know what, you want to have some HP, some defense just to try and keep her alive. And if you're not gonna level her, like me, I have her level 30, then keep in mind it's better to go with flat defense, flat HP stats, because they scale better up until you get level 50 on your champions. When it comes to skill, I fully skilled her, and this is the crit rate increase I was talking about. She gives you extra 30 crit rate, so if you're using your AoE DPS where I used Maul, you can have Iona or any other AoE or good single target DPS, you can build them with 70% for this one because you're gonna always have the Autumn pop her ult as soon as she has it. And then the last one is gonna be Decimus, and he has no gear, right? That's what I'm using, Decimus. No gear, you don't need anything. He's all about his passive, and if you did want to make it, or try to make it easier, you try and get 3 pieces of rapidity, right? So you can lower his cost, because you keep placing, removing. If you can get a set like this on him, do that. And really important, make sure this one is fully scrolled, right? You want to have him stay unkillable for 8 seconds, because it's going to help you for once we get to 19 as well. But that's I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I missed anybody. I just used Dagna for the Lord boost, and that's pretty much the team. So what do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. Did you enjoy it? Did you see this before? Because, like, honestly, I'm not watching a lot of Watcher Realms videos because I don't have all the time, but I don't think I've seen, again, I don't watch a lot, maybe there's hundreds out there, but I know most of the times there's like the rotation with Vulcan, it's only one team. Don't think I've seen when like 2 DPS is being swapped, one with Dolores, one with Autumn. So, you know, I'm really happy with this team that I came up with, and I hope it, you know, hope it helps you guys out there. But yeah, this is gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you all for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.
fury like a mother